Mother Teresa passed on after a long and fruitful life, leaving so little behind in the way of earthly possessions. A well-worn... I'm going to pick up again. Because they're making so much noise. It threw me. You can laugh in the back, too, by the way. I know the kids down front get to see me a little bit better, but fake it, okay? Keep drinking. Just start laughing over any shit you can, all right? Your kids got a discount, $20 for tickets, and you're not laughing? Well, what did you pay? 30? Oh, you still got a bargain, honey. They charged you 30? I hope I'm getting a piece of the door for this motherfucker. Because you motherfuckers better start laughing, or I want all the money. Shit. I'm gonna take myself a vacation because you're wearing my ass out already. Now get with the program and fake it and start laughing at the shit, okay? This is an HBO special, honey. This is not some fun little, tacky little club date, okay? I'm up here busting my balls. Fuck, man. That's right. I've been doing this shit for 6 months. You're here one night. You have the privilege and the honor to be this close to a fucking star of my magnitude, and you're sitting on your fucking hands. I will read you to filth. If you're old and tired and you read the reviews and that's why you're here, beat it, because I don't need that energy, honey. I want the youthful, tapped in, fresh sources, okay? Because, honey, I have kept my shit fresh for 23 motherfucking years in this business. You don't see me dragging some old, tired, 40-plus ass up here. No, honey. I'm giving up youthful, 19-year-old, optimistic, fresh, funky, on the cutting edge, on the tip, okay? So give it back all night and don't stop. Honey, we have major players here tonight. Marty Callner, who's done all the fabulous videos for Aerosmith. He's directing this. We have Haskell Wexler, who's an Academy Award-winning cinematographer with a fucking Steadicam on his ass. So you give up the shit tonight, or you can kiss my ass. Okay? Diva moments, honey. Honey, I'm telling you, Miss Ross would have walked off the stage and thrown some kind of shit fit and take it off in a helicopter. Now, Miss Bernhard will hang in there with you, but you better pay the dues, honey. To sit with the audience of the lady. Okay. Well, we're not done yet. There's many songs, so when you hear another one, scream, cry, fake it. I know you don't have to fake it. I know you don't, baby. It's a Sausalito moment. Get it? It's all about Sausalito. Mother Teresa passed on after... Seriously, though. No, that's right. We got Diana. Had enough of that one. Poor thing. I love that Revlon moment with Melanie Griffith. Honey, how many times has she had collagen injected and those look... She is a super sweetheart, but honey, calm down with the collagen shit. I'm sure, what's his name, Antonio Banderas was like ready to go back to Spain. Let's be real. I think he's had quite enough of the whole moment. Herminio loves his cerveza. Herminio is my house painter and has been for 12 years. I live in a classic 30s Spanish bungalow in the valley. I like it kept pristine white at all times, perfectly white, in mint condition. People say, I have my house painted every year and a half, and people say to me, Sandra, don't you think that's a bit excessive? I say, you don't live here, I do. Now, Herminio and I became quite close. You know, we would sit for hours in my kitchen, and he was very reasonable, $1,500 the first time he painted my place, interior, exterior. We got to know each other. He would reflect on his culture and give me his impressions of mine. And he would look and go, oh, Miss Sandra, it makes me so sad to see such a beautiful young woman living in such a big house, all alone, no husband, no children. This is not fair. I said, you know what, Herminio? You're absolutely right. My life is a fucking disaster. And I'm so glad you're here to remind me. Now, Herminio became quite the fixture on the gay girl circuit because he was so reasonable, and they love a good bargain. I'll have another cornbread basket. It's free. Carolyn, Mimi, Cindy, Melanie, Candy, they all used him. They drove him crazy, and they drove his price through the roof. So when he came to me this summer, I was like, Herminio, how much is it going to be? He said, oh, Miss Sandra, you are family. $6,000? Herminio, I think that's a little steep. It'll be $4,000 and very fair. He was very depressed this summer. I was worried for Herminio. He was sitting on my curb, sipping the cervezas, eating burritos out of brown paper bags. I was like, Herminio, honey, please, you've got to finish. I mean, at least the interior. Work with me, baby. Work with me. I'd like to rehang my photo collection. Come on. So finally he got it together, and he did a beautiful job. And the last day he showed up with his little girl, cute little girl, so I stooped her at 20. I said, honey, you hide that from daddy. That's for you. You buy yourself something pretty. And I gave Herminio a beer in his check, and he was very melancholy that day. He said, oh, Miss Sandra, all these years have gone by, and still you are alone. Miss Sandra, may I kiss you on the lips? I said, Herminio, are you crazy? Get out of my house right now. I'll see you in a year and a half. Paula Jones, can you get me Paula Jones on the phone, please? Where is she? I don't know where Paula is. She's very depressed. She's very unhappy. She's lonely. Nobody's sexually harassing her right now. She can't get a date. Fuck it. Tough shit. Her heart is broken. I'm so happy for Clinton. You know, thank God somebody's getting laid. Honey, I'm happy. Hillary is relieved. And my stock portfolio has never been better. So let him just fuck up a storm, honey. Because a man who's getting laid is a man whose business sense is sharp. I couldn't be happier about it. Bunch of phonies in this country, please. That's what everybody wants. You know that's on the DL. It's a secret little, kept very quiet on the QT. We all want to have sex. Sex. So it drives us as we wake up thinking about it. We go to sleep thinking about it. And the right wing is so full of shit. They're so phony. He's doing things in the Oval Office where President Reagan never even removed his jacket. Honey, President Reagan didn't know he was wearing a jacket, for Christ's sake. That was the best kept secret in America, honey. We know every mole on President Clinton's prick, but we didn't know that Reagan was suffering from some mind-altering, poor thing. Chas v'shalom. It's sad, I know, but You know, I ran out a couple of weeks ago in Manhattan to Balthazar for a late-night steak frite. Just to hook up with some old friends, Kyle Ruttenstein, the whole gang from Kennar, and Linda Evangelista. Now, I just bought myself this new watch. It's one of those thin band watches everybody's wearing from Guess. No big deal. It was a throwaway, $50. But, you know, the clasp wouldn't stay closed all night. It kept popping up. I kept pushing it down. Finally, Linda said, "Give me that watch. I'm going to fix it. I used to be a jeweler." When you were 9? I handed it over here. Knock yourself out. So she took a steak knife and she started prying at the clasp really seriously, like she was really going to fix it, right? Well, the whole thing popped off. The pin flew out. She goes, "Oh my God, I broke your watch!" "But I'm going to send you that fabulous new Gucci watch first thing in the morning to replace it." I said, "Great, twist my arm. Fantastic." But then she took my Guess watch and put it in her purse, which I found a little odd. And I haven't heard from her since. Hey, I heard Rosie O'Donnell's getting married to a woman, and they're registered at Kmart. And Penny Marshall's gonna be their best man. No, Rosie's a very sweet girl. She really is. She's a doll. And, you know, America doesn't seem to care if she's gay or not, you know, which amazes me. They just... I'm not completely sure. I would venture to guess. Well, you tell me, if you can see Rosie on all fours getting fucked up the ass with a big dick, get back to me. No. Ouch. Now, I took a fabulous trip up to Vegas a few months ago. Hadn't been in Vegas for a while. You know, you got to space those trips out. It gets a little intense in Vegas. My sidekick wanted to go up and celebrate her best friend Julie's 30th birthday. Now, Julie's a stripper and was a little bit down on her luck in Hollywood, and she wanted to regroup in Vegas. Perfect place to do it, right? So I said, let's kick it into high gear. So we flew up on Southwest Airlines. And we dressed to the nines and went for a fabulous dinner. I took the kids out, you know. And Julie and her sister showed up. Her sister's also a stripper. Tag team stripping. Now, they'd spent all their tips that week on some fabulous Gucci pumps, stiletto with a little ankle strap. And they were saying, "Oh, it's changed our lives. We're so happy. We feel so positive now. Wow." And we ate, and we were throwing back shooters and drinking champagne. A little bit later, their boyfriends dropped by with Michael Bolton's old haircut. Now, supposedly they were in the palm tree business, but drove a yellow Lamborghini. We didn't ask any questions, Vegas style. So I said, "Come on, kids, let's wind it up. Let's hit the strip." So I got behind the wheel of Julie's sister's Beamer that slipped in fourth. I didn't give a shit, because I tore the shit down. We headed right over to the Exotic Club where the girls work on the weekends, and they rolled out the red carpet for us. I mean, the music was rocking, slamming, and jamming. White Snake, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses. The kids got together and hired me a lap dance. The chick's tits smelled like cigars. Whoa! So we ditched the guys and we left the car in the lot and we headed over to an all-night coffee shop with lots of snacks. Chicken fingers, popcorn, shrimp, snacky, delicious. And right in the middle of the place was a jacuzzi with a fire pit. Jump in! As the evening progressed, all the younger strippers joined us. on the DL, you know, hair down, makeup off, jeans, t-shirts, talking about how much they hated men and their kids that they had and how fucked up their lives were. They're real bitter. Fun. Oh. There was a Korean stripper named Kim Chi who had a thing for me that night. Not tonight in Vegas, thank you, please. Now, Julie was hitting the wall. Midnight was approaching and she was 30. The party's over. I mean, she was really opening up and talking about her life and talking about how hard it had been. She said, you know, they don't understand me in Hollywood. I have such passion for my work. I'm such a good actress. And, you know, they see me, they look at my tits and they think, bimbo, bimbo, bimbo. And I really saw myself by the time I was 30 accepting my first Academy Award. But I feel like life has passed me by, that they pulled the wool out, the rug out from under me. I don't know where I'm headed. I said, Julie, baby, buck up, little pony. I'm gonna tell you a story that's gonna change your life forever. I was a manicurist in Beverly Hills for 5 years when I started out in this business, and they all came in. Diane Cannon, Tina Louise, Victoria Principal in a good wool gab suit, single-breasted with a low-cut, high-heeled stiletto boot and a jaunty hat. She was a class act and a lady. She taught me how to put on mascara. Look up, look down, look straight ahead. Look up, look down, look straight ahead. They had driven her out of her mind and almost out of this business. She had applied to law school and was on her way. When one day, I remember it as clearly as yesterday, we were playing backgammon, and a phone call came in from Erin Spelling. Get me Victoria Principal. Vicky, this is Erin. I want you on Dallas. You're back in the game and bigger than ever. So don't you sit here tonight, beautiful, passionate, talented, sexy Julie, and feel that life has passed you by. You take life by the balls. Don't you let those bastards in Hollywood kill your spirit, honey. You write your own script. We love you. Happy birthday, Julie. I have not spoken to her since. Who knew when I first started on Broadway with my husband, Elliot Gould, father of my child, Jason Emmanuel Gould, that one day I would be wearing an afro and A Star Is Born. Barbara is sharper than ever, honey. You know, she's a smart cookie. Get me Celine Dion on the phone. She sounds too much like me. I want to ruin her career. Find us a shitty duet. And that video with Celine and Barbara wearing glasses in the studio, you know, completely ignoring Celine. Celine is like, Miss Dyson, what can I do for you? Can I help you? Can I get you some phlegm-inducing cream cheese on a bagel? What can I do? La, 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 la. Why does that song sounds like every other song the boats sing to? La, la, la. I'm gonna go sink a fucking ship if I hear that song one more time. Child, they have worn that song down to the nubbin. Celine is like one step above elevator music, and I mean like a little blow above, like a speck of dust above. What's that? Skinny, honey. Skinny doesn't have shit to do with it. It's not that. It's just she's a bore, honey. Poor thing, you know? I mean, she does have a beautiful voice, but come on. She does sound just like Streisand. It's a trippy moment. Until she starts talking. This is Placido Domingo. Please buckle up. We are concerned for your safety. This is Eartha Kitt. Ah, a cat has 9 lives, but unfortunately you have only 1. Hi, this is Sandra Bernhard. Don't bother to buckle up. This motherfucker doesn't know where he's going. P.S. By the way, Ahmed hasn't showered in 2 weeks. You may want to jump out of this moving vehicle. The New York experience, always changing. it's the end of the world. Please, honey. All the signs are there. We've completely destroyed the environment. We're walking around with our heads up our asses. It's ridiculous, you know? And we can't just buy one big bottle of water and drink it a day. No, we have to buy 10, 15 little designer bottles of plastic water, right? Taste testing the shit. I love this new blue bottle. Water's delicious. I don't like that water. A plastic titty obsession. And then you just throw it away like it's going to get up and recycle itself. As if recycling works. No, honey, the fumes are rising up. They're going to kill us. But that's fine. That's beautiful, because to compensate for our fears of the end of the world, we've taken to compulsively washing our hands with antibacterial soaps. Honey, I'll be right there. I'm just scrubbing up with some Dial antibacterial soap. It's gonna be okay, isn't it, honey? I'm so scared. There's too many magazines being published. I'll tell you, I'm away from home for a month, and my kitchen is a monument to culture I've missed out on. Where do I begin to make it up? With my 4 New Yorkers a month. No, Tina Brown must be down there with an S&M outfit. Right the shit. Talk of the town, shouts and murmurs. Fun, easy to get through. The cartoons, always interesting. But honey, those articles? I get halfway through them and I say, weren't they talking about something else at the beginning of this? Because they have lost me on this one. You know, there's only one magazine I'm still proud to get every month, and that is my beloved National Geographic. It still arrives in that understated brown paper wrapper, and just when you think you've seen the last lost native tribe, National Geographic will find a new one for you. They will forge a river, they'll climb a mountain, they'll dig in a bat-infested cave, but they'll find you a new lost native tribe. And those beautiful, vivid color photos on that good stock paper. The articles, intense. Amusing Asian children, trips to the lost red planet, giant dinosaur eggs, ancient Peruvian mummies. But why is it when I get halfway through my National Geographic, I get sidetracked by my allure? Riveted to the latest computer-generated photo of Gwyneth Paltrow's forehead, tacked onto Drew Barrymore's ass. Another failed facelift, another botched liposuction. Things as a woman I need to know to survive in my world. People never think of me as being neurotic, and I'm really not, but you know, everybody has little things, little nervous things that manifest in strange ways. Like, for instance, for years and years, I've been grinding my teeth at night, right? I mean, I wake myself up with these noises, like, what the fuck is that? You're grinding your teeth. You know, to the point where I almost had to replace them with George Washington wooden choppers. I'd whittle them down to the nub. So, of course, I've started wearing a night guard, which is a frightening moment. People call me in the morning, good morning, sunshine. Hi, what's going on? Is that you, Sandra? Yeah, it's me, honey. I just have my night guard in. I don't know what's going on. And, of course, the first time you spend the night with somebody, it's very romantic. Give me a little kiss, honey. And as if living in a New York apartment all winter, cranked up to 150 degrees, hasn't completely dried you out, the night guard will take care of the rest of the moisture. Let me tell you, I've been up all winter, every night, cutting up oranges, pears, apples, sucking on the faucet. I wake up looking like a mummy. I spend the entire day rehydrating myself. For Christ's sake, you pay a fortune for a sublet? Can I control the heat? I'm pulling my pajamas off, putting them on, opening windows, shutting windows, kicking off the duvet. I'm out of my mind. I can't sleep in that fucking city. Now, New York is all about compromise, right? You know, you find a great place and you just go, oh, you gotta roll with the punches. It's wonderful. I got this sublet, so I hired my friend Robert Verde. He's a decorator who works at ABC Carpets, Home Furnishings, and anything else you want it to be. So he came in, and he's insane. He's like obsessed. Every time I go out for an hour, he's brought in another beaded tapé, another Abyssinian rug, giant pillows. Stevie Nicks dropped by the other night. She goes, honey, it's a little busy in here. I had to hire a maid with a golf cart to come every night, take everything out and put it into a storage unit so I could find my way to the bed, for Christ's sake. By the way, you have to have a storage unit in New York. It's all about your own storage unit in your building. You have a champagne party when you get one. Ha! But the beautiful thing is, if you're planning a nursery and you don't want to move out of that studio apartment, you can take that storage unit and make it into a pretty little nursery. You bring the nanny and the kid over there late at night, drop them off, throw down a tarp to absorb the moisture, bring in an easy bake oven. They love the smells of home. It's fabulous. Save some money. Now, well, we're really excited. Liza's back on tour. Oh, it's so damn easy to dog Liza, isn't it? She gains a couple of pounds. Oh, Liza's all fucked up again. No, honey, Liza's a legend. She can do no wrong. She doesn't have to prove herself anymore. She's been there, done it, okay? Yeah. But she's a doll. Besides that, we hung out a few months ago in LA, and she is so much fun. She's a gas. And I went to her concert that night. And you know, I do expect a lot from Liza. I really do. But when she hit that stage and did her tribute to alternative music, I thought I was gonna lose my fucking mind. Black hole sun, won't you come and wipe away those tears? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come and wipe away my tears? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Sammy? Dean? Mama?